All right, good morning, everybody. Ed Talauskas here, Random Walk Trading, Saturday, 10 a.m. Hope everyone's doing well. Sound check, everyone hear me okay? Good? Okay, cool. All righty, so Saturday morning, thank goodness, the market's been brutal, no downturns. I don't think the CBOE knows what a put is. Everything's just all calls up to the upside. All right, let's go ahead and get going and get our disclaimer out of the way. And as you know, Random Walk is not a broker-dealer nor investment advisor. This presentation is for educational purposes only. We don't know your situation and don't know what level of risk is right for you. Not making any specific trade recommendations, as the risk of trading options can be substantial, so please be careful before placing any trades in your brokerage platform. Actual P&L can vary and be affected by liquidity, commissions, and slippage, and all that good stuff. So, all righty. So, got a pretty good group this morning. So for some of the new folks here, that you will get a link to the recording, and I'll stay around as long as we can to help answer as many questions. I'm sure you can get some ideas and homework from you guys to improve this tool. It's been pretty important and powerful for us students and that. So a little bit of background, and then we'll kind of dive into it. So this Excel tool is kind of mainly, is from a high level standpoint. Most traders have busy schedules. Especially if you work full time, and if you have family activities, taking kids to soccer, what have you. And what this Excel basically tool is, or dashboard, is to help complement or be a companion to your brokerage platform. Right now it's geared with thinkorswim. I know tastytrade will come out with their API later, I think in May or June, and then maybe modify it or have a version for the tastytrade version for that as well. So, but for right now it's just with thinkorswim. And as I got time's a limited resource. Most traders have one or two go-to strategies, whatever it may be, whether it be, red butterfly or iron condors or what have you. But if you got one or two particular strategies, you pretty much know what strikes you want to pick, and you just want to see if you need to move your roll, pick strikes that are a little bit up or a little bit down. But if with the implied volatility as low as it is, it's a little tough because you're not getting as much credit for, especially with butterflies. And so we're just trying to kind of optimize the strikes that we're looking for, which we'll get into. And so that kind of boils down to the how part is, how can you best optimize your time? Because you want to find a good trade, you want to execute the trade, and then you want to manage or close the trade. So that's kind of how the birthplace of this started about 9 months ago. And this is a picture of a Buick V8 455 cubic inch engine with a 4-barrel Rochester carburetor. If we need to go to a 12-cylinder, we'll definitely go to a V12 if need to. But a lot of good input from people using the spreadsheet and from our students, and of course you guys. So with that, let's go ahead and dive into the dashboard, which is an Excel file. And I'll kind of start it out when you open up the Excel file. Make sure that you enable the macros. So you may have a security thing that opens up saying, enable macros, say yes. And I do have a little README here to give you some tips if you have any issues getting the data to populate. But pretty much to use this, you don't have to import anything from thinkorswim. The only requirement is you have your thinkorswim application open. I will tell you that sometimes there is differences if you're using a paper account versus a live account.